My name is Peter Theory. I'm 30. I'm from Kenya. Now, sustainable trade in Africa is a possibility because Africa possesses a lot of natural resources that are still in their pristine state. Africa is sometimes referred to as the Dark Continent because it is seen as one to be exploited and probably to be recolonized. But the Africa Continental Free Trade Area is one of the best interventions that could help in harnessing most of these resources. By ensuring that all the 55 countries in Africa can be in a harmonized state of trading with elimination of barriers that make goods just expensive for a population that's already struggling to eke a living for many. And for a continent that has all these resources and a very vast population of youth, it is possible to have sustainable trade. And what will sustainable trade do to Africa? If that were to happen, for example, if infrastructure were to be improved, if trade barriers were to be removed, if we were to use green energy, which is available in Africa now because Africa receives a lot of sunshine, for example, more than most of the continents in the world, one thing that will happen is that goods will be more affordable to people and people would lead better standards of living than they actually do right now. The second thing that will happen is that a lot of African youth who are currently unemployed and looking for jobs, especially white-collar jobs, would actually get the jobs. Third thing is that Africa will cease to be exploited by the West and it will benefit from its own resources. The fourth thing that will happen is that civil strife will end because people will be making good livelihoods and people will be comfortable. And another thing that will happen is that even governance will be better checked because people will make that their priority because they will not be constantly thinking about basic needs. In short, sustainable trade will benefit the whole of Africa from the bottom to the top, and it's actually a possibility thanks to the Africa Continental Free Trade Area.